These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mountain Goat. There has to be some good news, right? When the CBI talks, I listen, and they have been talking a lot about the dinar as of lately. So, just recently, the central bank talks about the possibility of changing the price of the dollar and intends to issue a new category of currency, $20,000 dinar note. And really, this is one of those wow articles. This good news or bad news? Why issue a 20,000 dinar note? It does not make any sense unless they're going to use it in place of the ever popular 25,000 note. This could be a very good sign, a small indication that they're slowly moving to lower denominations, but not fast enough as we want. There is talk that this new note may not happen under pressure by the IMF and to complete the project to delete the zeros instead and issue the lower denominations we are looking for. Once again, in the same article, the CBI talks about this project to delete the zeros too and tells us it is still on the back burner and they recognize it needs to be done, but under the right conditions. Sampson article quote, the central bank intends to issue a banknote of 20,000 dinars. Quote, there is a previous project submitted by the central bank regarding the process of deleting zeros, noting that this matter needs to legislate a law, and this project requires some amendments, and that the pursuit of this law needs to stabilize the situation in the country and the atmosphere must be provided to accept such transactions. Mark Z via PDK from Guru Sheila, quote, the global currencies against the US dollar did happen on the 24th. The IQD announcement was on the 22nd, all at the emergency UN meeting, unquote. So Mark Z says, so it sounds to me like she is of the belief that this has indeed already occurred, and we are simply watching it all play out, waiting for our announcements. That would certainly fit with some of the other news that we are hearing. All right, Pimpy article quote, the central bank reveals a new denomination of currency and is working on issuing a digital one. Pimpy says, here's what everyone's making a big hoopla about. Two things for us who have invested into the Iraqi dinar. I am concerned about the deleting of the zeros. All that means is that the current value of the currency carries over if they go to a lower denomination. We don't want that. Pimpy says, my other concern is that it's going to digital version of the currency. What approach they take on deleting their zeros is going to be very interesting to see. What I think I'm going to do is look into swapping my 25,000, 50,000, 10,000 dinars and trying to pick up the 250 dinar. This way, if they do the deletion of the zeros, I can't imagine it affecting the lower denominations. I might be wrong, but we will soon find out. Frank 26 Firefly, my bank friend feels the only next step is the training completion to the citizens, followed by Iraq returning to the rate of the glory days. It just seems the education on deleting the three zeros is the only thing needed to be done. Frank, think that this is the first time your bank friend has fully opened up to you. The education to the citizens is crucial, and that's what the CBI has been doing all year. He knows as soon as these political issues are over with and Kazemi sits his government, we have a new exchange rate. Caperoni Central Bank of Iraq held a forum. They confirmed if they delete the zeros, they require a law from Parliament to authorize. This is a clear indication that deleting the zeros is a neutral event law. Traditional monetary policies do not require Parliament authorization. They also announced the imminent launch of a 20,000 dinar note. This could be used to reduce the money supply or is just filling the need in the market since the dinar has been devalued. Nader from the Mideast, nobody's happy about the news from yesterday by the CBI when they come out with this article that they have no intention to change the exchange rate. But I think they're going to change it. They have no choice. They're going to take all the zeros out. The 20,000 became 20. Mark Z via PDK article, Iraq's political class must address crisis of trust, the PM says. A key paragraph says the change in the exchange rate that we conducted in Iraq was one of the most successful alterations and modifications of the national currency exchange rate models in the world. It happened without serious repercussions. Guys, they are telling us they have done this. I think they're keeping it from us and under wraps as it rolls through the banking system. Curious timing. We could wake up to a whole new world tomorrow. We know we are very close no matter what. Bruce via Wiser Now. Iraq seems to have their mess together, seems to be ready to go, and have put out a rate, and they're ready to start. It's happening in other countries as well. The other thing that is happening, the redemption centers are getting a permanent 12-day schedule for our exchanges. That schedule, I'm being told today, is to start at 11 o'clock on what was Wednesday, yesterday. I'm also hearing from other sources that we're looking to get something to start over the next 3 days. That would be Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Walking stick via Frank 26. When Iraqi citizens go to a satellite bank here in the United States, they will have their 3-0 notes. They will be exchanged for American dollars. They will have a windfall compared to the citizens that live inside of Iraq. So they're not going to get any new small category notes. Walking stick says not in the United States. They're going to get American dollars. Question, at the new rate? Walking stick says yes. Samson article, quote, Governor, the central bank has played a major role in revitalizing the Iraqi economy over the past years. The governor of central bank, Mustafa Ghalib Makif, confirmed the banking sector in Iraq is looking forward to increasing cooperation with the banking sectors in other countries and exchanging experiences between them in a way that serves both sides. Frank 26 article, quote, an economist explains how to control the currency sale auction, unquote. Frank 26 says a CBI economist explained to the citizens what the CBI explained to the citizens already. 1-1 on par, leading to a D peg to an RV float. The auctions are ours, says Kazemi. All right, Mountain Goat says, what does Al-Kazemi support as prime minister? Remember that the white paper is his baby. He helped put that document together and plans to fully implement it. Within it is our reinstatement back to Forex. Kazemi is only in a temporary status as prime minister. If Kazemi voted in as prime minister, this time it would be a permanent 4-year assignment, and Kazemi intends to clean house from this corruption. He used to be head of security for Iraq, so he knows all the bad guys and what they have been doing to Iraq. Samson article, quote, the Sovereignty Alliance congratulates the renewal of confidence in Mohammed al-Habousi as Speaker of Parliament. The renewal of confidence in Mr. al-Habousi represents a true expression of the state of national consensus to move forward in building and developing Iraq, enhancing its stability, ensuring its security, moving towards establishing the foundations of reconciliation, understanding, and peaceful coexistence among its components.